television on out here. See, TV's on. That's what this is. Albrook Mall in Panama City. It's the largest mall in, I don't know where, but that's what it says. The largest mall, not only in Panama, but other places. So, hey, who is here? Oh, okay. It's hot. I'm trying to do a live out here, different ambiance. Let me get on. Hey. I am still looking around for lizards. Still looking around for lizards. Because, who is on here? Say hello. Welcome to my live. Georgina. Hello, welcome to my live. I miss you guys. I have not been around for a while, but man, life is lifing. Just, I'm trying to get on. And we've been having some outage with the rain and the thunder and the lightning. And the light goes out, it doesn't come back for an hour or so. So we've been trying to cope anyway with all this mess that we're having. Hey guys, welcome to Baccarat Blessing, my outdoor thing. For those of you haven't seen it yet, this is it. It's huge. Is the length? Let me bring it here. It's the length of my home. We have all this plastic. I put this plastic to try and, that's the kitchen area, so the rain doesn't hit the area, whatever. But this is the other end, and I still have stuff packed up in the, like these stuff right here. Because of the rain, I try to get it out of the rain area. But this is, I name it Blessing or Baccarat, which is blessing in Arabic. So, welcome to my channel, Salaam Alaikum, and all that good stuff. I can't see, let me see who else is on here. Thumbs up the video as you come in, please. Thumbs up the video. DS World. Beautiful. Thank you. Loopsy, hi. Thank you. My only thing about this is that I don't know where the lizards is coming in. Well, I thought I knew where, and we kind of close it off. But obviously they're coming in somewhere. They don't need much room, but whatever. We'll just do what we do and try and... If you see me look around like this, it's because I'm a little paranoid, because I know in my head that lizards can't harm me. But again, it's hot. I'm still afraid of them. I'm afraid of them. So if you look around as I'm looking around see if I see anything, and I have my peppermint spray. I was told they don't like it. So, I don't know what's happening to this. some peppermint spray. Let me make sure it works. I think something is wrong with this. It won't. But it's peppermint. Supposedly they don't like it. It's not working. I have to get another one. So, hey, welcome to my live. Please. Where are you calling from? Where are you calling from? For some reason, this doesn't show. I can't see. It doesn't come up here all the time. Welcome. Ooh. Oh, I feel a cool breeze. That feels so good. Oh, keep blowing. Keep blowing. Keep blowing. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. I'm trying to see you guys because it won't pop up here for some reason. I know, see some of you online already. Come on. Come on. I cannot see you. Let me see if I can pull you up on my... Ooh, I feel a cool breeze. That feels so good. Okay, I'm having technical problem. I cannot pull you guys up. I cannot see you. For some reason, I can't pull you up on the phone either. I'm trying to see who is on here. And you come on and then you disappear. What is up? Okay. All right, here we go. Hey, 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 agent. Is someone behind that fence? What do you mean? Is someone behind? Is a house behind the fence? That's it. It's just a house behind it. Behind that fence. That's it. And actually can't see it. Well, I think you can see the house. Their house is behind me. All the way behind me. All their homes. Houses. Yeah. So. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. You see some. Oh, yeah, you're trying to be funny. All right. Don't let me put you in timeout. Anyway, hope everybody is doing well. The heat is, I think it's, for a minute, what is 81 degrees right now. But it's after 8 o'clock. This today earlier was in the 90s, so we're still having a heat wave, you know, so I don't know what I am here. I've been, all this shine is, I'm still perspiring, and I have a TV on. Hopefully, I have to turn it down because I play this music and then I get copyright. So hopefully, you can't hear it. The only time I want to hear anything is behind me if you see a lizard. I would be. Thank you. If you mess around, you'll find out. Don't come at me with some foolishness, because you would get deleted or put in timeout something. Oh. My subscribers on it, okay? But anyway, oh man, let me get a tissue because here I am. Let me turn you. Ah, no, let me get a tissue. Tissue, tissue. I keep the tissue in here. I keep a roll of tissues. Oh man. I keep a roll of tissue in here. So if I need it, I have it. So, oh, yeah. Whew. So, here we are, here we are. Thank you guys. I have these fans on, but right now I'm not feeling it. It's warm. I'm trying to do a live out here. On my chart, you can see my cousin put up the lights for me. So, good. But I still see I still want more lights out here. I don't know if it's out in the yard. I have some spotlights that I want to put in the yard. Who is this? From Alabama. Hey guys. Hey Georgina. Oh, you're from Alabama. Okay. Yeah, so I want to put more lights out here because to me it's not light enough. And these string lights that I put up, I thought it was brighter than that. I mean, it's okay, but I want to put more light. I did oh gosh, it's so warm. I don't know how long I'm going to stay out here. But I did receive, you know, my front porch is also screened in. And I did receive, I purchased the 2 rocking chairs to go out there and a rug, outdoor rug for out there. But I'm going to assemble it, at least open it to make sure all the parts are there. But I'm not going to put it out there. Even if I assemble it, I'll just stick it back here. Because the rain, when it rains, it blows in. It blows in here too, but it's no point of putting it with all this rain and stuff. So, yeah. I am watching the Albrook Mall. I don't remember exactly which one of you told me early on last year or so that you were going to Panama for vacation, and I had given you some information and whatever, but I don't know if you actually went because I haven't heard anything, so I can't remember exactly who it was. But please, if you're here or if you watch this live later on, just message me in the comments if you did eventually went to Panama. So if you didn't, I have some more places for you to look, go sightseeing. So message me, I'll let you know. And I did give you the message. I did give you the I believe I did the card of my guide when I go down there, that he texts me everywhere, So if you're going down there, and the more the better, the more the merrier, because he has different transportation. If it's a lot of you, you have a bus. This guy is well prepared, but let me know. And if you want to go to Panama, go. Good experience. So, but anyway, yeah. don't know where those little things are coming out of. Hopefully they don't come out tonight and scare me. Anyway, so what everyone has been doing, you know? Any news? Well, other than what's happening, I don't want to talk about that. But any good news for you guys? Oh, you keep disappearing. You keep disappearing. Okay. Oh, my niece, not good. She was in a hospital again. She had, last year she had a toe amputated, and then she had another toe. They didn't take it off, but I don't know. They are trying to, what's that noise? They are trying to save it, but she had, other than that, it's a lot of complications. She has a lot of complication going on right now, and she just got out of the hospital 2 days ago. She was this month, the 20th, what's today? No, the 20th of last month was her birthday, and she was in hospital. So, and she's been in there for a couple of weeks at least. She's in and out of the hospital. I don't know. I called her today, but she didn't answer. But I'll try and call her later tonight. Maybe she's in a hospital because she have hospital visit every other day. You know, so. But I appreciate everyone that was been praying for her. I don't know. Looking like. Oh my goodness. But yeah. I can't wait for the weather to change. And it gets not cold, but because we don't get, well, sometimes we do. Sometimes it get cold here, but not like, you know, other places like Chicago and New York or even Georgia. What is it? Oh man, this guy's oh, hi. Oh man. Okay. Miarla? Miara? I may not pronounce your name correctly, but hi and welcome to my live. I've never seen you before. Where are you from? Miara. Miara L? Hey Kay. Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen me in a while either. How are you, Kay? I don't know what's up with this. That it shows. Okay. All right. Oh, that's it. That's all we can do, our best. That's all we can do with all the drama that's going on. You know what I watched? It was funny, actually. I don't know if any of you watched her. It was on YouTube. Cardi B trial. This young woman is funny. I was laughing at when they had her on the stand. It was like Showtime, comedy style. She was funny. She was funny. Oh my gosh. Why can't I pull this up? You know, my phone updated And since it did that, it's not working the way I'm used to it. So, I don't know. Yeah, but it was funny. Yeah, I did too. I did too because I think that lady that sued her that going for 24 million, she crazy, and she had no scarf in her face. I was like, "Where's the scarf?" And her whole thing was not, it was not believable. And I think she had a really, really bad lawyer. I don't think he was good at all. And he got a little emotional and was kind of, they had to call him down on it that he was, yeah, she was. But her lawyer, what do you think about her lawyer? Her lawyer was, I didn't think he was a good lawyer at all. And he was just, at one point he was like literally yelling at Cardi B, and the judge had to stop him. Like, and they go, it was, well, the whole thing was, I like when she got on the stand because she was like, I mean, she's a little cuckoo, but I like her. Yeah, he was very bad. But I enjoyed it. I was laughing the whole time when she was on the stand. That was the best part of the trial, in my opinion, because I was here for the funny part. But she's very funny. And I saw, even the judge, he kind of, I think he had to hold himself back because me too, I enjoyed it. I, hey, I like to laugh, so I don't know what's wrong with this phone. I can't pull you guys up and you keep keep disappearing. Let's see if I, yes, Georgina, her face on this stuff that it was pure comedy. I mean, it was, and then at one point when she was sitting down, she was like dozing off, which personally, I think she was faking. I know. I know. I think when she was falling asleep, I think she was faking. I think that's part of her drama. At one point she was like drinking water, and I'm glad she got off because that lady was just trying to get money. And the thing about it is that you have to respect these people when they go out in public. Yeah, they're famous and stuff, but you gotta give them the respect, give them their space. And if they don't want to be, as she was wearing a hoodie, obviously she did not want to be recognized. I mean, you could have said, "Oh, Cardi B, how are you?" And and then keep moving. But following her and doing all that stuff, no. I'm glad she got off. I'm totally glad she got off. Yeah. I don't know why I'm still trying here because I cannot get on. But yeah. So I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't figure this out. I'll just have to. So, oh, what's that? I don't know what that was. Don't know what that was. But anyway. I know. I know, girl. I blame myself because, I'm not on here like I should. I'm trying. I have a few things going on right now, including my niece and whatever is going on right now. But You know, things are going to get better, and I will be able to come on more often. But yeah, you know, I totally take responsibility for that because I'm not consistent, and I feel bad about not being consistent. But it's it's a lot of stuff going on right now in my life, not necessarily to me, but to family, relatives. So I just, you know, just bear with me. Oh, thank you. It's, yeah, I need another touch up because, you know, it's growing out. I wish it was get thicker. That would be my goal, but because I'm perspiring so much, it's kind of shrinkage, like major. But I need a touch up. I definitely need a touch up. I try not to color it too often because I'm trying to, you know, get it as healthy as I can. I want it to grow, so I'm still sticking with it because before in the past I said I wanted to grow, and then I just went ahead and like I can't take this because you go through. You know how when you cut your hair and then you go through the growing stage and it gets like the ugly hair. I think I'm in the ugly stage, and I usually put it up because right now, like I have it on my neck. It's just I don't know if you can see that my hands is wet from just touching. Look at that. I perspire a lot on my neck, so I don't put. I always take my hair up, put it up. But I washed it yesterday and conditioned it, and you know put a hot oil treatment and all that. So I said let me let it out. But yeah. Um, let's see. But anyway, okay, hi Kate. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know, thank you guys for, you know, bearing with me and my inconsistency and but I promise I'm gonna get better. I promise I'm going to get better. Just bear with me. Thank you much, Kay. Thank you. Oh, how long I've been on here? 28 minutes. Whew. In bed at this time? What time is it? Uh, oh my. Oh, what time is it? In bed at this time? It's 8:32. Oh yeah. I wish I could go to bed at 8:32. You know, I am a night person anyway, but I'm trying to go to bed at 12 o'clock midnight. That's my cutoff. You have yeah, well, yeah, I guess you have to have teenagers. They're probably in high school or middle school. Yeah, so I guess you will. But I don't have that. My son is 41, my daughter's 31, so they're on their own. But yeah, I try to go to bed no longer than I try. 12 o'clock is my cutoff because I want to get up at least by 10. I'd get up earlier, but then go back to sleep. Um, but I'm like out of the bed, you know, at least by 10 o'clock. But yeah, I wish I could go to bed at 8. If I was to go to bed at 8:30, I would be up. I would be up by 2 or 3. My eyes would just pop open. I would be up. Yeah, and man, I have to keep touching this to see. Well, yeah, because you're still working. That's why. Wow. I work for 6 a.m. Yeah, I remember that. Well, I never went to work for 6, but I remember I go. And even when I was working, I still didn't go to bed at 8 o'clock. I would go to bed maybe like 11 ish. I had to be at work at 8 o'clock. So yeah. So when I would get up I get up like 6, and I was out of the house, you know, by 7 or whatever. But I don't miss work. Well, actually, I don't know if I miss it. I think maybe a little bit. Maybe I miss it a little bit. Early bed, live longer. Oh, well, I hope you're not wrong. I hope you're wrong about that. I hope you're wrong. I know sleeping is important. That's why I said I go to bed. Oh, that I believe. I go to bed by midnight, but I get up at 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? So, and I used to take naps, but lately I've not been taking any naps, which I heard naps is good, but lately I haven't been. I haven't been taking naps. I get up at bed and then I'm, busy doing things and making phone calls and running errands and all kind of sort of thing, talking to family and all of that. So I don't I don't take naps anymore. But yeah. Let's smell some. I smell like somebody's barbecuing. You know, that is good. I like that. I like people that early rise, but I'm not. I have been a night person from the time I was a baby. My mother told me from the time I was a baby, I was a night person. So I can't, I can't help it. But I smell like somebody is barbecuing. I thought when I first built this thing and bought all this kitchen equipment, like the flat grill and the stove and then the working area, all of that is on that side cover. I thought, and I may have mentioned it. Oh, I'm gonna come out here in the morning and I'm gonna fix my breakfast. What is that? I'm gonna come out here in the morning and fix my breakfast, and then the heat, the heat took over. The heat took over, and I'm like, are you kidding? I came out here to plant, do my plants and whatever, repot them, and I was out here like 20 minutes. And when I went back inside, I had to literally peel my clothes off. I've never perspired so much in my life. But yeah, and my plants, by the way, some of them are doing great, and some of them are not doing so great. They're not dead, so I have some hopes for them. But the one like in this corner, yeah, because you're on an island, yeah. Like those plants over there, they are doing great. They are trying. Look at that. They are beautiful. They're doing so good. And then I have some plants that I had to move out of the sun. This is a fake one. This is fake. But I have some that I had to move out of the sun because it was getting so much sun it was burning the plant. Yeah, some of them are good. That one over there, that's really nice. That's doing very well. And I have one over there that's doing excellent, excellent. But I have some that's not doing so good. And and I have some on the dining table over there that I had to move out because I noticed that it was the sun was burning them, and I guess they don't need all that sun. And then there's one that drinks a lot of water that has a little white petal. Well, that one I had to move it out because it wasn't doing good, you know, with all that sun. But now it's doing better. I just have to find a location for it so I can, you know, not direct sun but light. So I have to arrange all of that, but I haven't done it yet. Oh, what did you say? Oh, thank you. The one on the fence? Yeah, thank you. I like it too. I want to put more lights outside though. I have them already. I have lights that you stick in the ground, and I have some spotlights, which is spotlights is what I want to put there, but I have to get some type of um I have to get my um gardener to do some work back there, put some rocks all the way at the edge of the fence, and then I have spotlights that I'm gonna put it towards this so it can be, you know, more light. I just want more lights here, you know, so that's the plan. But anyway, do I have the lights around? I do have the lights. Let me show you. All the lights, oh, well, I don't know if you can see. It's like right here. Now, if you can see back here, I didn't put any lights on here because that fence belongs to my neighbor. Because the way that they do it here, and they do it different in in Georgia when I lived there and I had a fence yard, but over here when they do the fence, since they had a fence before I did, and so their fence go all the way there. So my fence it meets their fence, but it doesn't attach. It's not attached. I have nothing attached to their fence, but it's right up there, like really close. And then my neighbor on this side, he had wire fence. So I did not want that. So the guys that did my fence, they put it up, the wire right against the wire. So I didn't want to. I want to be able to, have that privacy. I didn't put lights on here because the fence is not mine. But what I'm going to do is put lights on the ground all the way across. I can do that because of my property, but that's not my property, so and it's funny because this well, you can't see it, but the house, which one? The house, like you can't see that house, but the house, the behind and the other side, they put up a fence, and they fence it's going to, let me see how can I say this. Their fence is part of my neighbor back here. On their, not on their property, but right against their property. So if these people put fence up, because the person on the right have a fence, and the person on the, let me see, no. The person on the right have a fence. So if they want a fence, all they have to do is put a fence, and then I have a fence. So my back fence is their backyard. So if they want a fence, they only have to put up one side. Isn't that something? And they don't require my permission, because they can put it up straight up next to mine, not attach it, but they will, if they want a fence, they don't have to pay a lot of money for it. They just need one line this side, because They're covered on one side and in the back. But that's the way they do it here. In Georgia, you have to ask permission to do that. But in Georgia, they will attach it to your fence. Well, over here, you can't attach it. Different state, different whatever. You know, because I was going to put a fence next, you know, just go side to side, but my contractor said don't do that because if you have grass in the middle it grows up, how are you going to cut it? So that's that. I'm looking at the food thing in Panama City, Panama, Albrook. And the island has none. You know what? I didn't have any rules either when I live in Georgia. I mean, they have HOA in Georgia, but my property, I didn't have an HOA. So I did what I wanted, and you know, I do whatever I want to my house, and nobody can say anything. But over here, this is actually the first time I have an HOA. The dealing with an HOA, so this is all new to me, and it's amazing that there's so much rules and regulation, and you got to follow. Like the house is yours, but you know, you can't do what you want with your house. Well, you can do what you want inside, and I can do what I want now that my yard is fenced. I can do what I want here, out, you know, behind here, but not necessarily that either. Because if I wanted to put up a shack or something, I would have to have permission. Because if they find out, you know, I don't want that. So, but anyway, too many rules, too many rules. And you're right. In Panama, we don't have any rules either. You do what you want with your house. Although, I'm gonna take that back. Um, Panama do have, I hope you can hear this music on this TV. Panama do have HOA, especially for people who lives in condominium. It makes sure he's uncomfortable. It is because you know you can get fined, and the fine is $1,000. $1,000 because my neighbor in front of my home, they got fined for something they did. So, and they had to pay $1,000. But yeah. Mm-mm-mm. But I'm glad you don't have to deal with that, Kay. I guess you won't consider moving here either. Yeah, neither do I. You know, and they are making so much money. I know, like especially in where I live in this area, and it's like this area is as I'm in Polk County, right? Polk County. So in Polk County, all of the homes in, well, no, not Polk County. This area especially um, are the same HOA, and they have so many new subdivision here, and they're building a brand new subdivision on the not the highway, but the runway. Yeah. Well, you know the thing is about renting here in Florida, and I guess it, you know, other places, rents are more than mortgage. The rents are ridiculous, ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, these they're building all these subdivision, and there's just one HOA that manage all of this. So I don't know. I don't know too much about. Like I said, this is my first time dealing with HOA, but where does all that money goes? I don't know. Where does all the money go? So I don't know. I'm watching this scene with Panama. Hmm. I may go back. That's where they go to the Greek little pocket. I don't know because they're paying HOA, and my subdivision is not like I don't have a pool area or anything like that. So, and you have to do your own grass. I mean, I guess they keep the outside of the subdivision, clean or what's not. But yeah, I don't know what the money goes and what it does. I know that we were fighting for, we finally got it, uh, on a light, a traffic light, because when you come out from my subdivision, you get on that, not a highway, but you get on that road. It was traffic that was like a dead zone. People lose life, and we were like, you got to put a light there because people drive crazy here anyway. And they finally did. They put a light, but I think they should put a camera because most of the traffic light here in Florida, they have camera. Most of them have camera. But I think they needed to put a camera out there just to see, because I've drive out there and I still, even though you have a light, you have people that run the red light. So you got to be so careful. You got to be so careful. That's one of the reasons I don't like to drive at night, because, people do crazy stuff. I mean, if I have to, I will, but I try not to. Uh, well, yeah. I don't see anything running. Not yet. Hopefully they don't. Oh gosh. But yeah. You know what? I think this would have been lighter if my HOA would had allowed me to put, you remember when I was building this, they would not let me put the insulated. Oh, okay. They would not let me put the insulated roof all the way, because it's from here to here is 12 feet. So they would not let me do it. So it's only 7.5 feet with insulated roof, and then I have the clear panel on top. I think if I had the insulated roof everywhere, it would have been lighter. It would have been brighter, because the way I say this, let me show you. Let me take you for a minute. Okay. All right. Look. See. Okay. See the insulated roof. Get out of here. Here, and then the clear panel. I don't know if you can see it. So all of that is so dark. I think that's why it looks so dark. I don't know. Okay, let's see. See what I'm talking about? I think that's why it looks dark. I think. But I need to put more lights. I definitely see. I would just feel better. Let me show you my plants. Okay. All right. This one can't. I don't know. I don't. It's dark. Can't tell, but I don't think this one is doing very good. It's just there. I don't know if it's dying. I don't know if it needs to be repot. I think I need to repot this. This. See. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So here, this one is doing so well. Look at this. This is beautiful. This one, that one is doing good also. This one, yeah, it rained and the water is, I gotta throw that out. That one, it's okay. And I had to move these over here because it, this is the one that have like little white flowers. And I don't know. This one, I don't know either. It has, it's, see, it has like it's, I had to move it out the sun because it was burning. I don't know. I don't know. I'm learning and frustrated with these plants because I was expecting them to just grow and make, just be beautiful. Now this one, I love, I don't know what this is. I think I have it on there, but I have to check it out. But this is doing so well. And it has grown so much. And this one, I think this one is doing good, but I think it's hard to be moved away. It's hard to kill this. For what I was told, it's hard to kill it. Ugh. But anyway, that's that. It's dark. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go inside because thank you, Kay. Some of them are doing excellent, some of them not so good. But you know, I have the option to, let me put it here. I have the option to um, return them to Home Depot. And they told me that I could, I have up to a year to return them. So if they're not, if they, I want to try to repot a couple of them and put them in a smaller pot. And if I see that nothing is happening, then I would return it to Home Depot. And I think I'm going to try and get plants that's not so, not so difficult, because that plant over there, it's doing very well. Even if I have to repeat the same plants, because I'm doing the same thing I'm doing for all of them, and some of them are just really doing and look so beautiful. And then I have some that, I don't know, put them in the ground. No, no, I don't want to put them in the ground. If I put them in the ground, no, I don't want. Well, if I put them, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. I said that because if I put them in the ground, okay, they will probably get water. Well, now it's raining, so it'll be fine. But if I put them in the ground, if I put them in the back and the raining season stop, I'm gonna have to go out there and wet them, and I know that's not gonna happen. If I put them in the front, that's the only place that they would make it, because I have sprinklers in the front, so they will do that. But I don't want to put them in the front, because I have in my in the front, I have some flowers that I don't like, and I'm gonna eventually move it and put rocks all the way in the front, rocks like white rocks, and then I'm going to put flower in pots, but I'm putting fake. I'm putting fake flowers that look, and I've seen them on Amazon, and they look like real flowers, and I don't have to be bothered with them. So, but I'm putting them in a pot for decoration when I, change all of that stuff in the front. Yeah, I will do that hopefully soon. I'm doing a few things at a time. I'm getting my front porch decorated. And once I do that, I have to do everything in stage. I still have not recuperated from this. So, but everything is going to be in stage, hopefully, you know. Yeah, and they have some fake ones, like really nice fake ones. I've seen them on Amazon that they take them on and put them in the front, and they look so good. So once I start decorating the porch, I actually going to put a couple of fake one. What did I not? Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait. These things are moving so fast I can't see. Did you ever think about retiring, living in Panama instead of Florida? I did. I did. I did. I I was the whole time that I was my last 5 years that I was working, I was planning on moving back to Panama, and I even have a realtor, and I didn't want a house. I wanted a condominium. I didn't want a house. I wanted a condo. Believe it or not, I end up here, but this was not my plan. Um, so I wanted to move to Panama, and then a few things happened. Um, with a family member, not medical stuff, and I thought, man, what if I don't find a good doctor? And then I was diagnosed with diabetes also, and I thought, I'm not saying that they don't have good doctors in Panama. I'm sure they do, but I was scared to go. And then a lot of my friends that move to Panama, every time they have to have some type of checkup or something, they come to the US. And I'm like, I don't know about that, because there will be a time when you can't travel. And then another thing is that, the whole time I was planning to go to Panama, my daughter was, my kids knew about it and they were okay. And then, I felt good. I mean, I wasn't going to leave until they were stable and, working and all of that. And I thought, by the time I graduate, by the time I retire, they would have been finished with college and, whatever. And one time my daughter said to me, "Oh, you just gonna move to Panama and leave me here?" And I thought, oh my God, a house is better than a condo. Yeah, you know what though? So I decided to stay. But I was in Georgia and I said, okay, since I'm not gonna move to Panama, let me move close as possible to Panama. That's why I'm here. It's only 3 hours, 2.5 or 3 hours on the flight to Panama, really close. So that's why I'm in Florida. But you said something about the house better than the condo. Um, yeah. The thing is, when I was looking for condo, because I was definitely looking for condo. I did not want a house. I had a house before and I didn't want to be bothered with any of that grass and none of that. So I wanted a condo. And I was looking for a condo. But I prayed on it and I asked God, if this is not where you want me, if you didn't want me to condo, just throw blocks and block it. And be careful what you ask for, because I was getting all the condos that I was looking that I like. I was getting all kind of bad vibes or stuff that they didn't want to produce. They didn't want to show they were hiding a lot of stuff or not giving a lot of stuff. Or some of them, the HOA was ridiculous. But I was getting a lot of blocks thrown at me, and I asked for that. I said, block it, just whatever. And then when I found this house, and it wasn't even built yet, I saw the model. I said, well, if this is for me, I didn't really want a house, but it was blocking everything that I was finding. I said, well, if this is for me, let it be easy. It's not block it. I had no problem. Everything went through smoothly. So I guess this is where I'm supposed to be. Another thing, I wanted to live in Orlando. I didn't want to be here in the middle of country. It's the country, suburban, whatever. I wanted to live in the city, but again, I was getting a lot of blocks. So I guess this is where I'm supposed to be. So it is what it is. I don't know. So this is where I'm supposed to be. That's all I can say, because otherwise, I mean, Why would I? Nothing went, everything went smoothly. When I said everything I asked for, I got it. Everything went smoothly. So this is where I'm supposed to be. Why, I don't know. Yes, and that's exactly why I wanted the condo also, because it's less of a hassle. But like I said, I pray on it, and I don't know. I was supposed to be here, I guess, but I guess I guess we'll see. Why am I supposed to be here? I don't know yet. I don't know yet, but this is where I'm supposed to be. So, oh, but anyway, guys, I have been on here for how long? A little over an hour. I'm going to get off this live. I appreciate each and every one of you that showed up, in spite that I am not. Oh, you're getting sleepy? I thought you were supposed to be in bed already. But anyway, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here and always coming every time I come on and supporting me, and I know I have been really inconsistent, but things are happening. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. And I will see you on my next. Oh, I'm so sorry. I kept you. I'm so sorry I kept you up, darling. Okay, go to bed. Go to bed, rest, and get up in the morning and go to your work, and have a great day tomorrow at work. Have a great day, Kay. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And I will see you guys on my next live. Thank you, Tootsie. Thank you, you guys. You're so kind to me. I really appreciate you all. And I will see you on my next video or live. I don't want to make any promises, but I'm trying. Know that I'm trying, and I miss you guys so much. But anyway, thank you guys. See you on my next live or video. Love you. Bye.